Hi everyone, my name is Justin Odisho and welcome back to another episode of Music Video Editing Breakdown. So this is a series where I go through popular or requested music videos, pick out some cool editing tricks and techniques, and show you guys either how to recreate them, some behind the scenes of how they maybe were done, and similarly inspired effects. So today we're going to be doing Travis Scott's new music video for Goosebumps featuring Kendrick Lamar. This one was directed by Brother. These are the same guys that did the music video for The Weeknd's Party Monster. They got some crazy visuals. And Goosebumps takes a very similar look on the bright flashing colors, really grainy, distorted look, and the VHS style quality. So if you take a look at the Brother Instagram account, you can see some behind the scenes photos of on the set, some different things that were going on, and all of these people that helped work on it. So you can see there was some VHS shot by different people, the titling and the graphics and different pieces from different people. So credit to all of these people, and disclaimer as always, I'm not presenting anything here as fact. These are just my opinions and maybe some similarly inspired effects as the music video. So taking a look at some of the behind the scenes here, you can see that although on this channel and my playlist we try to pick out editing tricks and techniques, I'd say a lot of things that were done in this were done by production and set design and fog machines and lighting. So keep that in mind. We're talking about post-production and editing, but you can see here in some of the behind the scenes that there's fog machines going off like crazy, strobe lights on the actual set, and different lights giving it that red and blue look. So some cool behind the scenes shots here if you follow the Brother Instagram account, and you can see a little bit of insight into what it looked like before the music video. Now Brother's style in these past couple of videos is very layered. There's a lot going on, so it's difficult to break down each specific piece. However, I am going to pick out some stuff that I liked, like this title text rippling effect, which I think I can show you in Premiere Pro. And I'll point you to a lot of other tutorials I've done on VHS style looks in Premiere Pro and any others that I think I might have a good start for you to start on. So looking at a few of these other people that worked on it, No Format here has worked on the title, and he's the same person that did the title for The Weeknd's Party Monster video. So taking a couple guesses at how he does these, you can see in some of his behind the scenes processes, it seems like he hand illustrates a nice font for the main thing. And in this title, I'm guessing he hand illustrated the Goosebumps, so it's not like a font or anything. And then you can use programs like Photoshop or After Effects to extrude things into 3D and give it the polish and the look that you want. You can see here the title text was inspired by this book. I'm not sure what this book is or if he had anything to do with this artwork, but he's calling the font Cocaine Blue. So definitely some cool looks into the process of the title text, and some other things you can see again on set design. Here's another cameraman that worked on the video. You can see the lighting in the video is already red. There's already neon lights going on. So you get an idea that when they take it into post-processing, they're already kind of halfway there. Speaking of in-camera, there is some actual VHS footage that's shot in this video. It's not a VHS effect. It's an actual VHS camera, which is giving that look. So I have tutorials on VHS style effects, but keep in mind a lot of these scenes are just actually done with a VHS camera. So you can go check them out on Instagram if you want to take more of a peek into all these people's profiles that helped work on the video. But I'm going to jump into Premiere Pro now and kind of show you guys some similar style effects and a few that I picked out that maybe you can recreate. Let's start off by creating that title effect. So if you're working in Premiere Pro, you can always go to File, New, Photoshop File, and I don't know if he did it in Illustrator or Photoshop, but I'm just going to show you a way that you can extrude 3D text using these Adobe programs. So I'll just name this as text title. I can type out whatever I want, and we can use Photoshop's 3D capabilities to extrude out whatever shape, path, illustration, or text that we have. So I'll right click on the text layer, I'll do new 3D extrusion from the text layer, and now you can see we have a 3D effect for us to begin working with. So I can actually rasterize this 3D layer and then go to edit, transform, and then add some type of perspective warps like you see in the original title to get that curved angle look. And when I press close on this file and save it, you'll see that when we're back in Premiere Pro, we'll have that document or PSD ready for us to drag into our project on whatever we want. So definitely not the best looking text title. It's a whole project on its own, but you get the idea. So now I want to show you guys how to create that cool rippling effect that you saw in the Goosebumps video. Now what I'm going to do is go to my project media bin, go to File, New, Adjustment Layer, and I'm going to drag that adjustment layer over the portion that I want to ripple. So this whole text title clip. Now we're going to go to the effects panel and we're going to find one called Turbulent Displace. So I'll click and drag that onto the adjustment layer, and there's a few keyframes we can set here to create that cool wavy warp. So the adjustments that we can make in the effects control panel are, one, what type of displacement. So there's all different kinds. There's turbulent, bulge, turbulent, smooth. There's all different ones for you to play around with. There's an amount, which is how much do you want it to be distorted. So you can already see it's going kind of crazy. And then there's a size, which is part of the keyframe that we're going to do to make that rippled, almost reacting to the bass of the music effect. So if we lower the size, you see how you can already see the animation that's happening, which is kind of similar to the video. There's also a complexity, which is similar to the size. You can make all of these circles kind of multiply into each other. And there's an evolution, which lets you kind of animate it. So how much these waves are kind of undulating up and down. So there's so much experimenting you can do with this, but to get a similar effect as the title in the video, let's go to the start of our animation and let's toggle a couple keyframes. So let's toggle the size keyframe and the evolution keyframe. So before we start, we want to set the amount of complexity and amount that we want. So for amount, I'll do right around 50, and for the complexity, right around 3. So first, let's increase the size, and then we're going to go over in the clip. So we'll move over a bit, and when we want the effect to be finished, we'll lower the size all the way down to nothing, and we'll make the evolution go through perhaps 2 cycles further than it started. So when we play that back, you can see it starts off large, and then it slowly ripples into that Goosebumps title effect. And you can especially see it right here. But basically play around with all of these. You can keyframe any of these displacement effects and create your own type of ripply effects. So next, let's talk about how to get some of that color rotation in the hue. If we go over to our video effects panel and we open up the color correction and we do something like color balance HLS, we can drag that onto an adjustment layer or the clip itself, and now we have a hue, saturation, lightness slider. So what you can do is start at the very beginning, set a keyframe for hue, and then go through the clip and turn the hue up so that it rotates through however many cycles of hue shifting that you want. So this is 2 full rotations of the wheel, and when I play that back, you'll see that you'll get some of that effect. So that's going a bit faster than the pace of the video, but you can see how the colors are shifting in a cool neon way. And when you apply this type of effect onto those already grainy VHS shots like in the video, you can get that cool rotating color look. If you're just working in Premiere Pro and you want to add some noise, you can just go to the noise filter, perhaps add a noise right on top, and just adjust the amount to your liking. And some other interesting ones that you saw in the video were similar to the echo effect in Premiere Pro. If you click and drag this onto your clips, you can get a bit of that body echo. So this basically takes one frame of your image, throws it on top of the other, except at about a negative 0.03 second delay. But you can already kind of see how you can really mess up and create some crazy clips in Premiere Pro that have a similar vibrant and in-your-face style as Brothers music videos. So speaking of some other effects that I've already kind of done a whole other video breaking down, I do have a tutorial on how to create some VHS style looks in Premiere Pro, as well as how to create some of those glitchy media calibrations like those color bars. So at the end of this video, I'm going to link you guys to some of the best playlists for more effects like this that I've already covered in depth in their own separate videos. And if you have any questions about a similar effect, leave it in the comments below and I'll try to direct you to the best video that I have for it so you at least have a good start. Again, the videos are very layered, a lot to go through and break down, and it's kind of impossible to show you every single thing that they did in one video, and I'm not claiming to know every single thing that they did, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and picked up a few editing tricks that were inspired by the video and saw some behind the scenes. If you guys did like this video, make sure you leave a like on it below, subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for all of my future videos, and you can check out all the other episodes of Music Video Breakdown in the playlist on my channel. You can follow me on social media at JustinODShow, like Instagram. I'm really active on there if you want to reach me. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.